I received a question from Kevin in Cincinnati. He wants to know, how long does hypnosis take to work? Stay tuned and I'll answer that now. I don't think Kevin wants to know or even cares how long it takes for hypnosis to work. I think what he's asking is, how long does it take to make a change or accomplish something using hypnosis? And that really all depends. It depends on the person I'm working with, as well as what we're trying to accomplish. When I first started my hypnosis practice 30 years ago, the biggest population of new clients I received was for smoking cessation. In other words, people that wanted to stop smoking. It's not so big anymore because a lot of people just move over to vaping and they don't really worry about it, which maybe they should. But back then I was getting 10 to 15 clients, new clients, a week. One of my first few clients, at the beginning of our session, I said, "Have you ever thought about not putting the cigarette in your mouth?" And he stared at me for like 30 to 60 seconds and said, "Okay." And that was the end of our session. And he never smoked again, and I do follow up with my clients. I've had other clients that it took 6, 7, 8 months of working with them before they smoked their last cigarette. So why? What's the difference between the guy it took 30 to 60 seconds and the person that it took 7 or 8 months? And it really has to do with your readiness to change. I don't accept people as clients unless they come in with a certain mindset. And there's 3 things that I look for. Number 1, they have to have the belief that something must change. Number 2, I must change it. When I say I mean the client has to have that belief themselves. And number 3, I can change it. Let's take a couple of examples, and maybe that will give you a better idea of how long it takes for hypnosis to work. We're going to take the extremes. Nail biting, for example. Nail biting takes about 20 to 30 minutes, and clients leave my office and never bite their fingernails again. I do send them home with a few techniques and exercises in case they ever begin to revert back, but that rarely ever happens. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, we have weight loss. Weight loss is a whole different animal because there's so many moving parts in weight loss. You have the person, the types of food they eat, have they yo-yo dieted, emotional eating, exercise or lack of exercise, and how much weight they have to lose. So there's a lot more variables. It could take 2 months, 4 months, 6 months, a year or more to get down to the weight that they want to be at. So there's several more exercises, and there's several more sessions, and several more hours and months and maybe even years before they get down to the weight they want to be at. No matter if it's a 20 to 30 minute session or if it's a year-long series of sessions, it all comes down to that moment where the straw broke the camel's back, where you adopt the beliefs that something must change, I must change it, and I can change it. When you get to that point, you can accomplish almost anything instantly. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment below, and of course subscribe and ring that bell so you get notifications of new videos. Also, check the link below in the description for valuable free resources.